Greetings, families. Welcome back once again. I hope you are well. I hope your day is good. The celebrations continue in Burkina Faso, the 3 years anniversary. Families, the RTB News Faso 7, they are looking back. The video you watched before, yesterday, I put them together myself. I made that documentary myself for our president and the Burkinabe and you, my families. That's what I put together. They have also put another videos together. The achievement, the military, how he has transformed the military. And also our brothers on the street. What do they think about the president? What do they think about the 3 years? Some of them are saying that the military was kaput. The red zone, so-called red zone, there's no red zone anymore. Families, 2 videos together. Please listen to all, and I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
In 3 years of governance by the MPSR2, under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore, there have also been attempts at destabilization. Several coup attempts have been foiled, according to the government. These coups were planned outside the country by military personnel, former soldiers, and civilians. But thanks to the vigilance of the intelligence services, all these coup attempts were thwarted. A reminder with communique. A few weeks ago,
announcements, statements, and communiques. The street is making its voice heard. Some actors remain skeptical. Finally, those implicated confirm that coup attempts are failing in Burkina. In 3 years of MPSR2's rule, destabilization attempts have become commonplace. At every moment, its saga is filled with episodes whose scripts and sets are known only to the directors themselves. But that's without counting on the audacity, professionalism, and insight of the Burkinabe intelligence services. Already, after 15 months in power, that is, in January 2024, nearly 4 coup attempts have been foiled. Announcements that, until now, had made some actors in national life doubtful, will take a new turn, with disturbing facts brought to the attention of the national and international public by the Minister of Security on September 23, 2024.
During their investigations, our intelligence services were alerted to the arrest of 2 suspicious individuals without identification papers at a checkpoint at the entrance to the city of Niamey on August 29, 2024. After thorough questioning, they revealed that they were accompanied by a certain Akoshi who had already passed through the 10 checkpoints. The latter was arrested later, the next day, on August 30, 2024, at the Rimbo station in Niamey, as he was attempting to escape. After identity checks were carried out, it turned out that the so-called Akoshi was none other than Commander Ahmed Kinda, former head of the Special Forces Corps. Supposed to be on a training course in Morocco, he turned out to be the chief of operations behind all these grimly planned attacks.
This plot, foiled at its inception, reveals some significant names.
Investigations revealed that this conspiracy was orchestrated by Burkinabe nationals living abroad, including Mr. Aziz Diallo, former mayor and deputy of Dori, under the code name Ahmed Le Centro. 3. Mr. Aziz Dabo, former agent of the National Intelligence Agency, AENR, currently on the run, known by the code name Lionel. 4. Mr. Abdoulaye Barry, known by the code name The Traveler. 6. Mr. Guibril Ipenet Basole, former Minister of Foreign Affairs of Burkina Faso. 8. Mr. Alpha Bari, former Minister of Foreign Affairs of Burkina Faso. 13. Lieutenant Colonel Paul Henri Sandaogo Damiba, also known as the Patriarch.
About 15 identified names, including both civilian and military figures, operating from several external bases to destabilize the country. A few days later, the main actor confirms the facts, the maneuvers, and even the circumstances of his arrest.
I am the commander, former commander of the Special Forces. I was apprehended at the bustling Rimbo station in the vibrant city of Niamey. It was precisely Friday, August the 30th in the year 2024. As soon as we had departed from Madame Ville's residence, we promptly crossed the expansive river and then boarded a comfortable Misa transport bus, beginning our journey. And at the very first stop, there were some difficulties that I managed to handle. And that's how things unfolded until we reached the outskirts of Niamey, where the guys were apprehended by the police.
After this failed attempt, the plotters tried again in April 2025. The plan put in place was to stir up trouble in strategic areas of the country in order to create chaos.
After a thorough technical analysis, the individual was identified as Barry Abrahaman and turned out to be an officer in the Burkinabe Armed Forces. He was identified as belonging to the Military Justice Battalion.
Here too, their names and their bases are clearly identified. The masterminds are deserters from the Burkinabe army.
The monitoring of communications of the deserter Lieutenant Barry Abrahaman revealed additional connections that caught the attention of intelligence services, notably with an officer of the armed forces named Compaore Joani, a former non-commissioned officer of the Burkinabe army named Zerbo Laoko, an officer currently serving at the Integrated Operations Center of Burkina Faso, Commander Ouedraogo Frederic, and an officer of the armed forces who was on training in a European country but has been a deserter for some time and has joined Abidjan, named Kabore Constantine.
To all these masterminds, the president of Faso warns the punishment will be absolute.
Their goal is to make Burkina Faso relive the events of '87. But they forget that times have changed, and we are on high alert. We are waiting for them, their mercenaries, and their actions fully prepared. I want to make it clear, we will be ruthless. They can keep dreaming, but Burkina will move forward.
To these facts is added the unprecedented case from November 2024. An individual offered soldiers a large sum to destabilize the country. The soldiers reported the incident and, following instructions, set a trap. 5 billion CFA francs were mobilized. The individual was later reported, apprehended, and the money was handed over to the treasury.
Thank you so much, families. Everything that was in that video is on the channel. The money, I didn't mention it. The money that they brought to overthrow the president, the people that got arrested, the testimonies, everything. The announcement is on the channel. It's on the channel. If you haven't seen them, let me know. It will take me some time to look for them, but I will look for them and share it with you so you have an idea what really is going on in Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger. It's all rare. They attempted several times to overthrow him, but he made it for 3 years. And that's why when you watch those celebrating on the street, celebrating the 3 years, many of them are wearing white, pure white, because it's victory. Nobody knows that it will be, especially last year. Last year was very intensified. It was scary, like almost every day. Some are rumors, some are true. Some are saying 40 attempts, 20 attempts, but according to official, as you heard on the long interview, it was 5 attempts. And one of them was the one with the biggest one, was the one with the money. Can you imagine that?
Indeed, the fight against terrorism is the main reason for the existence of the MPCR2, which has been in power since September 30th, 2022. From then on, Captain Ibrahim Traore, president of Faso, committed to sweeping reforms of the army and its equipment with the aim of reclaiming national territory. These efforts are estimated to cost billions. Welcome to this.
From the moment he came to power, Captain Ibrahim Traore has spared no effort in the pursuit of the complete reconquest of national territory. In December 2022, just about 3 months after taking control of the state, the army received reinforcements with the arrival of armored vehicles. This marked the starting point for strengthening the capabilities of the fighting forces. In January 2024, as part of the Strategic Equipment Plan, a batch of equipment was delivered to the Ministry of Defense and Veterans Affairs. Vehicles, combat weapons, and ammunition. In April 2024, another batch of military equipment was handed over to the Chief of the General Staff of the Armed Forces. In June 2024, a shipment of military and engineering equipment arrived, acquired mainly thanks to the contributions of the population to the Patriotic Support Fund. On December 23, 2024, this is what the President of Faso described as a year-end gift from the Burkinabe people to their army. This allocation included trucks and many other pieces of military combat equipment. The Air Force also received its share of equipment reinforcements, including the acquisition of combat aircraft, intelligence equipment, and various types of aerial vehicles. All this is happening while the army is undergoing a profound transformation to respond effectively to the terrorist threat. The territory is experiencing a new network structure. Since November 2022, Burkina Faso has had 6 military regions for the army, 2 military regions for the air force, 6 gendarmerie regions for the national gendarmerie, and 6 force groupings. Under Captain Ibrahim Traore, the Special Rapid Intervention Brigade was created, and in less than 2 years, the country has 25 Rapid Intervention Battalions, to name just those. Meanwhile, the ranks are being reinforced. For the year 2024 alone, more than 15,000 fighters have been recruited. But in the fight to restore territorial integrity, one must also count on the volunteers for the defense of the homeland and the security forces, including the National Gendarmerie, the National Police, the Penitentiary Security Guard, or IFUR, and the list is not exhaustive. The funding for all these efforts is mainly endogenous, with a strong determination from the Burkinabe people to support their leaders in restoring their dignity. For the Burkinabe, under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore, it also means diversifying strategic partnerships with countries such as Russia, Turkey, and China. This benefits the forces engaged in reclaiming the national territory and the people who long to breathe the air of security and peace.
All the money on that truck, I don't know where they brought it from. I don't know how they managed to get it into the country. I was telling a friend yesterday, I think they got it through Nigeria because it's Nigeria president that is always going there to spend months and months. He spent more time in France than he spent in Nigeria. I mean, that's what I've noticed. I might be wrong. Maybe they put it in one of his planes. Is it Ivory Coast? I don't know. But they brought it and we took it. We took it. We smiled. We took it. We thank you for free money. That wasn't the only money that they have seen. This is a lot. Different occasions as well. And ammunition, tricycles, motorbikes, a lot. Anyway, I will leave you here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Add your comment. Let us learn or read from you what you are thinking. He made it by the grace of God. And glory be to God. He's still there. They are all there. They think when they take one, the rest will be weak, especially him, because they said, according to One News, he's the one that talks a lot. Anyway, families, I will see you soon. My VIPs, my kids and queens, my returning families. Thank you. Thank you so much. There's a lot going on. As we are heading towards December, there will be more completions of projects that is going on in Burkina Faso that will be added to his achievement. Thank you. I will see you soon. Credit to RTV News and Faso 7, my VIPs, my kings and queens, my returning family. Thank you so much. Thank you for your encouragement under the comment section. Thank you. I appreciate you all. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Let's keep celebrating our 3 years.